I don't understand how a writer would ever get writer's block, so-called. My problem is having too much and being unable to
Yo,
get it.
why is the Ripper so ill? That would be an unpardonable breach of confidence for me to reveal. He said one of these days all eyes will be on me. When they look up in the sky and see the neon sea, rhymes inscribed on a nickel disc encased in a glass with an ion beam for longevity for more than 10 centuries. Impressions and memories. The first time they seen a inventor will mention me. Cannabis was a visionary indeed. He believed light could travel in multiples of seed. The organic supercomputer that solved the mysteries of Klein Kaluza with two blue metric rulers. Like Cool J, but thought Stephen J. Gould was cooler. And he never liked to propagate rumors. Smoke Canary Island cigars, liked American luxury cars and beautiful Asian bras. He had a strong mind. He used to philosophize about rhymes while he was pruning his bonsais. He claimed that he had written the greatest rhyme of all time, but he would never take it out his archives. He wrote 2 songs per day and was constantly experimenting with his wordplay. In his youth, he did a report on the Sloan Digital Sky Survey. He got an F, but he deserved an A. I followed his career from the first day. It seemed the lack of support contributed to his inert ways. I seen him put in 24-hour work days with deferred pay, undeterred by the word shame. Public humiliation was the worst pain. He was spinning out of control like a class 5 hurricane. He said he wouldn't want another MC to suffer the same, especially when there's nothing to gain. He was the illest alive, but nobody would face it. He spit till his tongue was too torched to taste it. Privately funded corporations carbon dated his latest creations to extract the information. They found it utterly amazing. They claimed the body of his work was the same thing as a priceless painting. Never mattered to him, the art galleries hated him, cause Thomas Kincaid called him, said he would take 10 complete enigmas wrapped in puzzles, encrypted in language with sound but without shape or signature. Kept files in his garage on MS-DOS in a fireproof pod. We thought it was odd. Outside there was a shed with an Oppenheimer lock. He apparently kept more wax than Madame Tussauds. We were in total awe cause it blew our minds. So many rhymes that were intricately designed. He was poet laureate of his time, and if you don't mind, I'd like to share some of his rhymes. Alone in my room, looking through the 32X telescope zoom, adjusting the focus of the moon. One should not assume the philosophy of David Hume is nothing more than a subjective conclusion. What is the maximum field rate application? The runaway glaciation surrounding the ocean basin affects the population fluctuation on a continuous basis, but that's just the basics. The juxtaposition of can I bust his position, the precision of something no other has written, way above and beyond what was intended. The unparalleled, malleable enunciation of a sentence. You didn't go to college, obviously. I can tell by your ungodly, unintelligible terminology, a remarkable odyssey. The rhymes are modest speeds when the brain orders the body not to breathe. Your competency is not up to speed, you not in my league. You couldn't possibly be hotter than me, or oppositely at minus 25 degrees. You squeeze, but the condensation makes rifle barrels freeze. Allow me to speak figuratively, nigga please. My intellectual properties about the size of Greece. Your counselor advised you not to speak. My counselor advised me to keep rhyming till they stop the beat. In the words of Joseph Heller, I learned how to write better, even though it sorta irked me. He said he didn't understand the process of the imagination, but he felt he was at its mercy, which explains my point perfectly and certainly reinforces the reason why nobody's probably ever heard of me. Couldn't understand what I mean by ill, unless you try to translate what I print to film. This is the line of will, the circle of time, the cycle of eternity, the emergence of one mind. Academic phonetics render critics tongue-tied. The personified tri-humor of cum laude alumni. A wise man sees failure as progress. A fool divorces his knowledge and misses the logic and loses his soul in the process. I'm obsessed with nonsense with a caricature that has no content. My style is masterful, multilateral. I can battle a fool and be naturally cruel. Words of scorn are a disastrous tool. From my existentialist view, I'm a better rapper than you. Grab the mic and rip the physical fabric in two. My attitude is fucked up and admirable. Different methods interpreted into different forms from entirely different perceptions and seen from different norms. Not just spitting a poem, there's much more involved. There's much more pieces of the puzzle for you to solve. 48 orders of mechanical laws, arrays of creational cause enhance the cadence of my bars. Maybe I am self-absorbed, but that's the effect. To find the cause, you should ask my A&R. Today is what it is, but only because yesterday was what it was. Permitted, you've heard of Beelzebub, a tale of demons and drugs. Pissy drunk in the club with the DJ doing the needle rub. Chances are you never see me, son. Yeah, I know my name's Cannabis, but I can't help you if you need a dub. I came to holler at some big booty bitches and listen to the speakers stomp. Where you get conceited from? I'm so nice on the mic, they wanna beat me up. It's deep as fuck. I ain't seen it all, but I seen enough. Really unbelievable stuff. There's a lot of times when I wanna speak, but I'm stuck. I should leave this rap shit alone and kick my incredible rhymes in the privacy of my own home. My imagination is my own. The liberty to speak freely, lyrically on the microphone. With a pen in my hand, I bring motion to the Enneagram and become Ken I Millennium Man. Grade my back with the Emperor stamp and spitting scientific rap since the 17th century began. Trying to escape the wicked empire, Def Jam. In a land where lyrics are bland and heretics hang. Every warrior has an axe to bury, but he has to learn to discern between enemy and adversary. I said to myself, Jermaine, this is insane. It's suicide, it's controlled flight into terrain. I fought to regain control of the plane, but went up in a ball of flames. It got banned from the hip-hop hall of fame. For 2 bars I kept hearing in my head over and over again. It cost me everything. I'm convinced now that more than the truth is at stake. When people create language that pretends to communicate, euphemisms are misunderstood as mistakes, but it's a byproduct of the ghetto music we make. From an extroverted point of view, I think it's too late. Hip-hop has never been the same since '88. Since it became a lucrative profession, there's a misconception in the movement in any direction is progression, even though the potency of it lessens. Big money industries writing checks to suppress the question, and nobody gives a fuck no more. No one goes to the bookstore ever since the confluence of Moore's Law, but I stay in the lab like Niels Bohr and the son of God, Edward Lawrence and Leo Szilard. Lyrically, I took rap music and turned the knob to the right full throttle and added panache. Why would I argue with my own conscience over the truth? That's like me telling myself, don't tell me what to do. Dialyses and analyses of battle MCs. Sometimes I say things I myself can't believe. My lyrical is so skillfully elliptical. I can understand how it makes you miserable. You wonder why I never let you play your beats for me, and why I keep my studio enshrouded in secrecy. You wonder what's my infatuation with Alicia Keys. Cannabis, why don't you speak to me? Yo, I meant it when I said no one can shine on a song that features me. That's why I said it so vehemently. You need to replace the hate with respect. I'm probably the best yet, poet laureate.
For press use only,
I go
Baby
with
Grand
the
Records.
You know, with what comes to me over the celestial wireless. Whenever it comes, you're lucky when you get it.
We'll never part. Sickness and health. You are my heart. I love you more than I love myself. But in the middle of the night, I heard you crying in your sleep. It'll be alright. I'll be there for you. Just for you. If you tell me all your secrets.
Hey yo, boy meets girl. Boy really likes her. Boy loses contact with girl, but he finds her. Girl has no clue that boy is a liar, and he has no honor. So she dates him regardless, cause she thought he was harmless, and he had her believing he was the man she wanted to spend the rest of her life with. The words I love you are priceless, unpredictable like rolling dice. Nonetheless, in spite of the fright and repercussions you might get, people still risk their necks. Of course it's nice the feeling of courtship, roses and stuff. Women never get it often enough, and the reason people love their mother so much, besides the fact she carried you for 9 months, is trust. It's a 5-letter word that should only occur between him and her before the bees and the birds.
We'll never part. Sickness and health. You are my heart. I love you more than I love myself. But in the middle of the night, I heard you crying in your sleep. It'll be alright. I'll be there for you. Just for you. If you tell me all your secrets. Yet in the middle of the night, I heard you crying in your sleep. I hold you tight. I'll be there for you. Tell me all your secrets.
Hey yo, I heard a soft moan in the middle of March. Then I felt a powerful force push me forward like a dart. On your mark, get set, go. I was off, flagella was my propeller wiggling back and forth. Then I set a course for the border. Mother Nature's karma calling me to the Rock of Gibraltar. The competition tried to be smart, but I was smarter. My competitors were swimming fast, so I swam harder. submerged in water, praying to my heavenly Father. If I don't make it through, I'm a goner, screaming out death before dishonor, because I'm awesomely stronger. My stamina lasts longer. I was destined to be a son instead of a daughter. XY is the male chromosomal order. One will stay alive and survive, the rest will be dead, cause I'ma be the one to fertilize that egg.
In the middle of the night, I heard you crying in your sleep, I held you tight. I'll be there for you if you tell me all you see.
Hey yo mommy, I'm up in your stomach, bugging. Whenever you rub it, I love it. Like a comforter's covers, you warm as an oven. Your husband, stubborn, how can you love him? Smoking cigarettes by the dozen when he knows that I'm coming. Bad move, you hoping that daddy improves. Knowing in your heart that's bull, because he's too cruel. You've been abused, used, you got wounds and scars. Think with your mind, not with your heart. Let's go to grandma's, terminate the lease, call the landlord. Give your job 2 weeks notice, pack up the car, go to New York. What part? They got a little borough called the Bronx, mom. And I heard that's where hip-hop is gonna start. Yeah, I think we need to be right there. 4 months in your stomach and I already chose a career. When you cry, I hear, and I wish I could dry your tears, but I can't cause I'm stuck in here. 5 months from being able to lay against your chest. I can't even hold you in my arms cause they ain't developed yet. But I swear to you, as the God Almighty truth, I'ma be there for you. I'ma be there for you.
We'll never part, sickness and death. You are my heart. I love you more than I love myself. But in the middle of the night, I heard you crying in your sleep. Alright, I'll be there for you. If you tell me all your secrets. In the middle of the night, I heard you crying in your sleep. I held you tight. I'll be there for you. If you tell me all your secrets. Tell me.
Yo, sitting on chrome, sitting on low pro 20-inch firestones, gripping the road with the wickedest flow. Business a pro, I zigzag through a slalom, accelerate and decelerate in and out of the cones. Poisonous poems travel through Walkman headphones into your dome. Osteoporosis your bones. Who's the nicest you know in the year 2 triple O? Spit turn to icicles in midair and slit your drain your carcass dry, rip out your heart. Write rhymes using your for my ink cartridges. Paleoanthropologists polish the bones of rap artists that I dip in my hydrochloric waters. Can I bust as the seams bursting perfect? Every day the earth spins, I write verses. My sole purpose as a verbalist is to make my words twist and connect them like letters when they ain't cursive. I pray on them, I spray on them. First to violate, I regulate without warning. I pray on them, I spray on them. First to violate, I regulate without warning. I pray on them, I spray on them. First to violate, I regulate without warning. I pray on them, I spray on them. First to violate, I regulate without warning. I'm faster than leopards running across the vast desert at 22 yards per second to catch me the deli delicatessen. With 30 minutes to eat them, 40 minutes to digest them, and 50 minutes fit to pass through my intestines. So ask yourself a question: can the cannabis rhyme? As a porcupine, half swine. No time to make up your mind. You wanna run a dog? You while you running by, trip you up from behind. My rhyme confused like somebody trying to gangbang. Wearing a blue shirt and red pants, throwing up signs with their left hand. Standing out on the corner at wetlands with a Confederate flag for a headband. Damn eggplants, getting me vexed, man, cause I'm surrounded by garbage like Fred Sanford, and I can't seem to get away from it. I dreamt that I stabbed Leviathan through the stomach and ate from it. In my past life I slayed hundreds, and the life before that I played trumpets to warn you that I was coming. It's 1 billion ways to die, and I've already tried 900,999 when I aim and fire my rhymes like 100 cannonballs flying, striking you one at a time in a parallel line. While the order MC is steady dying, that can I bust is still in his prime. Bust a rhyme. I spray on them. First to violate, I regulate without warning. I pray on them, I spray on them. First to violate, I regulate without warning. I pray on them, I spray on them. First to violate, I regulate without warning. I pray on them, I spray on them. First to violate, I regulate without warning. I wrecked that, church that, I murdered that, never heard of that. Dried it up, inside the club, fired up, looking for a chicken to tie her up. I heard it's hot there, beats be rocking there. Too many be getting stabbed and shot there. I slowed it down, they hold it down. Home of the underground, why they always close it down? The hot House of Blue, I rocked it. 112 ATL, that's the dirty South bomb. Yeah, I be there. Caribbean City, deep there. It be some real MCs there. This is the master thesis underneath the deepness. Come to myclub.net where you can read this. Run a plot on the map in hyperspacia. From the Society for Scientific Exploration. Color is vibration, vibration is sound. Sound resonates through the mouth. Check it out, what I say vibrates no less than 9 ways. South, southeast, west, southwest, east, north, northeast, northwest. And the black and white images fade to gray sound waves. Trap my adversaries like a mouse in a maze with a bewildering array of lyrical display. The best abyss, orbitally rearranged mono-atomic elements with adept intelligence, the highest professorship. My English etiquette compels me to not say it if I can't spell it, bitch. My circularized third eye sees all. Atlantis was surrounded by 4 sea walls. I read 1/4 of the Library of Alexandria before it was burnt to the floor. I wish I could have learned more about the shapes of the sacred geometry they used to draw. They were new millennium, but Euclidean in form. Ancient in many ways, but not nearly as old. Carved from Egyptian gold, molded in Assyria with processed beryllium by the quintillion. They cooked on symmetrical stoves with my logo etched above the hole where they inserted the coal. And they barbecued birds to the bone, and they burned incense in the Buckminster Fuller type dome. I talked to Mr. Fuller over the phone, and he said he had a contract to rebuild Rome. He said he didn't want to do it alone. I told him I was busy writing poems, but I think about going. The process was slow and the dough was low, but I took it as the perfect opportunity to grow. Plus I had never traveled that far from home, but I heard about the beauty of Sidonian snow. Neon green grass, statues made from translucent glass. I'd be crazy to pass. I like Algerian jazz, the Blue Twilight Band that plays tunes from a laser black sax. It sounds so laid back, it helps me relax. I bought the album after seeing K-Pax. Oh, how I miss my Nautilus. I was told Pharyngo amygdalus did not exist. You have a minus case of scaphocephalus. I prescribed some neo-gothic antibiotics. Words concocted from the lyrical locksmith. Deadliest 10 droplets of ricin toxin. From every angle the competition gets boxed in. As Dr. C indoctrinates his doctrine. Translate the English alphabet to the Omega text. Life is now, but death is next. Postborn out of bell from the belly of hell. Communicate through diatonic and pentatonic scale. These dark side tales might affect sales. I set sail to hunt down and wreck sperm whales. Use the aphrodisiac to get a female. Call Ginger, tie her up and drink her ginger ale. Grandma gave for me scotch on the rock for you. Your vocab is smaller than a cockatoo's. In the studio with James Lipton, reminiscing about the script that was written before the beginning. All of a sudden the booze turned to applause. My jaw's stronger than the Caninde macaws. Can't even count the balls I've expended so far. Don't wanna rap no more, it's been so long. I wish the clock would hurry up and tick. I'm out in the bush and the sticks, humping 100 clicks. Dr. Scholl's gave me a good fit. Me and him went to school together back in '86 when I was really ill. Putting flank energy in a rhyme the size of a Tylenol pill. You wanna laugh now and cast your belligerent doubt? Show you what poetry's really about. The side effects that make you pass out, followed by skin rash, itching, diarrhea, nausea, and dry mouth. You want a timeout? You better spit a rhyme out before the community of real MCs die out. College students say to me, you ain't smart. Record label A&R say this ain't art. These are the contents of the covenant of the ark. Listen to my chest beat, tell me this ain't hard. You gotta be as obsequious as the disciples of Jesus. This is my master thesis.
Claims are being made that, for me, go far beyond the available evidence, and in fact, in many cases, are contradicted by the evidence, and that bothers me.
Forensic psychology psychology. Samuel Dubois explains you'll probably never understand Jermaine. Incoherent speeches, puzzles and pieces. The subchemical deepness of his glandular excretions. Realms of heaven and hell. Glowing angelic gel spliced with bovine leukemia cells. Demons in hell, they call to me. I scream, what can you offer me? They reply, techno sorcery. They tell me the meek will never inherit the world, cause they weak, standing on 2 12-inch feet. I dream quasi-draconian dreams when I sleep. Peyote leaves mixed with the blood of a priest. In a room where the ceiling leaks of crimson grease, where the living eats the dead and the dead reek. Rock bottom transforms human beings to beasts. Why the fuck you think we got canine teeth? It's the optical stimuli of watching men cry. I hope I got time to repent before I die. Bury me at the beach if the sea is out of reach, cause when I speak what's fluid becomes concrete. Like a falcon up in the sky, 10,000 feet. Looking down at you bitches looking at me. Phase shifting at 45 degrees. I'm too crooked to see. I memorize the books that I read. Sucking from the breast of knowledge, constantly weaning. I'm seemingly a genius without meaning. Try to visualize what Harry Houdini was feeling. Handcuffed underwater without breathing. Near death on a fatal quest for air. But why should anyone care? He put himself there. His career was based on facing his fears. To take destiny from the hand of the man upstairs. He didn't mind the cold stares he got from his peers. They couldn't tell him where he was going or how to get there. It's better to be prepared and fail than to be scared and unsure of yourself and still get killed. Don't rhyme like I used to, but I still got skills. More than a couple confirmed kills under the belt. Hunting MCs like hunting elk. Camouflaged in the dense brush for stealth. Determined as hell. I don't do this for anybody except myself. Stuff a motherfucker like a trophy on my shelf. Fuck the promo, nigga, I do this for Dolo. Flow from the first hour to 24:00. Round the clock, long as I got a cup of cocoa. Would I be a no-show if my girl cries don't go? And she give me blow more than 2 times in a row. I'd rather chill with her than kill you with a rhyme that I wrote. Count how many mics I smoke, minus the gold. Bust is dope, my battling average higher than most. When I'm on the mic, I release fire from throat. If you disagree, please do it quietly, folks. Anybody better than Biz must be a hoax. Black man, no. What about the great white hope? What? Man, you must be sniffing great white coat. Don't you know that's like Gary Coleman fighting a Hulk? Still not even quite that close. A great white fighting your rubber dinghy boat 50 miles out from the coast. What the fuck is the madness with you? I beat you black or blue, then I get a tat of you too. Better yet, I put a tattoo of me on you. A 10x10 C logo neon blue. The most theatrical MC battle of all time. I rip jackets like you know my call sign. Killer cobras that hover over Jehovah. Motorized auto gyros with sycamore rotors. Hydrogen peroxide, gaseous vapors. Technically these words shouldn't even rhyme off paper. In theory, for every soul that can hear me, I'ma blaze them. In practical practice, my style's even greater. Can't you see what I'm spitting? Can't you hear the difference? Compared to me, you're energetically inefficient. You need 10 times the enzymes to process one of my rhymes. You gotta rewind every one of my lines. Do you know how to paraphrase? Do you even understand what the narrator is trying to say? The climax explodes, nobody can foreshadow my flow. Figuratively, the language is too dope. Academic journals print my lyrical quotes. They show parallelism in all the albums I wrote. On any track, I come off strong automatically, whether I write in an active or passive capacity. Poetry that I spit is synonymous to a glyph written on tablets of clay mortar mix. Superb, truly superb. Analyze the words, it's like observing the birds fly above the earth. The eye of Horus, the miniature Tauri within the giant Taurus. With singularity on the chorus, I still sound enormous. Borderline insanity, trying to break through humanity's border with a new curriculum every quarter. I'm the porter of the secret mic club order. Baptize you with Jamaican white rum and water. If you got 100 bars, then I know you a warrior. I'll be the one that award you and pins the medal on you. Dedicate a song to you, cause now you honorable. You want a record deal? Explain the lyrical grand unified field so I can test your skill. Do it in front of the class, chart diagram it, and write it in Latin, not Spanish, goddammit. Step back so I can look at it.
For press use only.
Huh?
Baby
What
Grand
the fuck is
Records.
that rap shit? You clumsy and dumb like a hand with 5 thumbs. Work on the mic club, curriculum 101.
Yeah, we all go through a little suffering, but they say every struggle in life can be overcome by focus. So nigga, focus.
Yeah. What up, C-Bo? It's your nigga Dub C. You know we long overdue, right? But we gotta do a little something different this time. for all the niggas out there talking that shit. Let them know what's happening, Sebo.
She say that I'm the toughest, she say that I'm the one. No matter the category, can't compare me to none. The boy say he hooded than me, he lying. He wanna be hooded than me, the nigga keep trying. They know where I'm from, now I don't carry a rag. And all the shit that I done, now I don't care to brag. But when it comes to the beef, I take it by the slab. Make the pussy retreat, and all I throw is a jab. Yeah, I represent the streets, my little homies the Av. If you come around stuntin', they will take what you have, like put it in the bag. Jury in the cash, cause once you lose your respect, then there goes your ghetto pass. Be a dead man walking, all you gotta do is crime. I took the niggas to shark me, bet they never find them. Call me the boogeyman, I'm always behind them. 40 or the 45, or I take 9. I can hear them screaming murder, murder, murder. 187 and it's murder, murder.
Sebo and Dub C, we know.
Then they give a nigga life, cause it's murder. I can hear them screaming murder, murder, murder. 187 and it's murder, murder.
All I hear, and all I know.
Then they give a nigga life, cause it's murder. I can hear them screaming murder.
Niggas yelling they all in, but when the police come around, you niggas be talking. That's why I stroll slow, solo. Police reports is a no-no. I talk with the fofo. Dub cooler, lie you in your casket. Suck the lenses out your designer glasses. Yeah, the West of the Imperial gun with no serial OG. Gon' keep it H-double-O-D till I OD. Niggas can't fuck with me, but fuck with me, I literally bury you bastards. Leave you chest down with your head backwards. I stay strapped, so get it understood. Before this rap shit, I was fucking with the hood. The mother niggas rappers, Dub him a serve. Yeah, the opposite of death, look, I live for the murder. You know the G code, 187 is the P-No, Dub and Sebo.
I can hear them screaming murder, murder, murder. 187 and it's murder, murder.
Dub C and Sebo,
murder,
we know.
murder. Then they give a nigga life, cause it's murder. I can hear them screaming murder, murder, murder. 187 and it's murder, murder. Murder, murder. Then they give a nigga life, cause it's murder. I can hear them screaming murder. Yeah, I'm rolling through the hood with the strap on. And when I see this nigga, I'ma kidnap homie. Duct tape, clap, and saran wrap homie. Then toss him off in the river just like that homie. Born killers, 9-millers that handle mines. Play with me, you play with your life and I don't gamble mine. I'm from a set where they wet them just for they shoestrings. You might think it's fucked up, but this is how we do things. Southside, Sacramento, don't stop in it. The maniacs, Deuce 9, the block get it. When it come to the lick, we like the 40 thieves and I've been Alibaba ever since the hood courted me. Bandanas and big cannons, we fucking G's. With AKs and banana clips for the enemies. So go hard, a nigga just go the fuck home. If you ain't putting bodies in the bag, get the fuck home. Murder, murder, murder. 187 and it's murder, murder. Murder, murder. Then they give a nigga life, cause it's murder. I can hear them screaming murder, murder, murder. 187 and it's murder, murder. Murder, murder. Then they give a nigga life, cause it's murder. I can hear them screaming murder.
You want power, but you're not big enough. So you steal it, piece by piece. Tainted and spoiled. And you're weakened. You're sick. Step by step, you're weakened under power.
I harness the power of the chakra, remote viewing into darkness, describing what I see in the process of stone statues surrounded by Neolithic objects, geoglyphs on the pop-up. A dose of Palamine makes it feel like a dream. The dream state is the playground for the supreme. Critics attempt to follow a trend. Today they call me a charlatan, but tomorrow I will be a god of men. To create a universe, all I need is 1,000 trillion degrees. Sodium 22, Betatrons in the cloud chamber. Keep the noise down so I don't arouse my neighbors. Got a message from the Falcon and the Snowman, and then an open Coca-Cola can. Show the whole plan, encoded program, encrypted by a pro scan modem with a low band. Hold up, let me load it in.
Hardly I am a scientist. Curse on you. You want to take a class with cyanide gas and die fast. Out of this, are you going to put a curse on me? There's no need. Perfectly
wasn't designed. You were merely a descendant of the unmodified. You dissed me out of pride, but when you finish talking about money and bitches, you simply out of rhymes. Even my worst album was sublime. If I don't slow down, I distort the timeline. Back through the time tunnel to 100 bars again. A master like the Honorable Earl of Carnarvon, the grand architect. Used to be a partisan to Lamarcuson's theory, but I lost the bet. No regrets, you live and you learn. I'm through giving advice, I just give concern. Sterilize my hands to prevent catching the germs. I try to rebuild all the bridges I burned. I prefer modesty over controversy. But what am I to do when these jerks keep bothering me? Jealous cause they can't rhyme like me, and they never had a scientific mind like me.
For press use only. Baby Grand Records.
Hardly I am a scientist. You have a curse on you. You want to take a class in cyanide gas and die fast. Alchemist, are you going to put a curse on me? There's no need. Perfect equivalent of solid liquid to gas.
I'm above average with verbal semantics. The aurora borealis in the form of a rap ballad. They look at me like poor bastard. Why can't you manipulate Billboard with all your metaphor magic? No matter how hard I practice, every microphone I saw I grabbed it. Obviously that's the wrong tactic. I went through a long period of mourning and sadness when I wrote that stand shit. But if you wanna hear some hardcore cannabis, just say so. Then I come out the egg roll with 7 dead scrolls. If you can find a better flow, then I can find a dinosaur on the Galapagos archipelago. Hey, you shouldn't fall for the naivete. Lyrically, I'm the illest when my beats is okay. Food for thought, nutrition for the whole brain. Keep your neurotransmitters warm on a cold day. I'm ahead of my time, or so they say. I guess that's why I already feel old and gray. Okay, that's enough knowledge for today. I'm killing them. You better not forget it, cause this is the bitter bus.
Hardly I am a scientist. You have a curse on you. You want to take a class in cyanide gas and die fast. Alchemist, are you going to put a curse on me? There's no need. Perfect equivalent of solid liquid to gas.
Nincsen akcióra, a halál a pilóta, a brigád akcióba. Behág a pilóba, nincsen akcióra, a halál a pilóta, a brigád akcióba.
Szól a kabrió, nem van az elektromos tető. Rosszul hitted, hogy adott fain és nem egy gonosz tevő. Különös kegyetlenségem természetellenes. Imádkozhatok, de kizárt, hogy felétek nem megyek. Nem buba-bubák, hanem kokalevelet rágok. Megnyalom a pisztolyom, oda szekezem rá. Haverodat nézed, hol a feje, nem látod? Többet nem mondjátok, hogy pofa be neked Jákob. Leült a parti, talán mert lecsökkent a létszámotok. Őrüljünk meg, a faszommal felögtem a fénymásoló. A brigáddal a gázsitokat mi körbe passzoljuk. Menő volt a hajlított tévétek, összekarcoltuk. Kótos a szakállam, ráfér egy vaxolás. Gyere megmutatom, hogy hip-hop a játék a hajmosás. Ha végeztem itt ledgeren, elhagyom az ingatlanodat. Visszapöcölöm és megégeti a csik az arcodat.
Behág a pilóba, nincsen akcióra, a halál a pilóta, a brigád akcióba. Behág a pilóba, nincsen akcióra, a halál a pilóta, a brigád akcióba.
A nevem felhetetlen, de úgy ismertek Zenki Mef, mert a csöcsöket is orba szívom fel, mint Hugh Hefner. A magad fajta gyerek a sok cucctól, mint Stone, de kipakoljuk a zsebet, ez az 5 ujjas diszkó. Meg a következő sarkot, nem maradt már 1000 dátum, hogy tépjük le a skalpodat, hogy tomboljon a rezervátum. Hangerőt a brigádra, sikád a kokárdát, meg isztok, hogy a hangunkat a sikától a kokádják vissza. Egy kvadró gáz, egy csini, pláza, ribikuszunk át a city, mindent begyaláz a liri. De lépj az úttestre le, te, ma ne légy már bátor, mert az egókkal itt fér be. be a méládától. Ezen az úton valaki mindig alát kavar be, és ez olyan halál magyarul, nem kell hozzá halálkanyar se. De mi közünk a te hibádhoz, mi? Nem megyünk a falnak, mert totál kár értetek imádkozni.
Be a gabióban, nincsen akcióra, a halál a pilóta, a brigád akcióban. Be a gabióban, nincsen akcióra, a halál a pilóta, a brigád akcióban.
Új kurvát tesztelek, pont a legjobbat valaki varja. Lassan gurulunk, bámészkodunk, mint a Safari Parkba. Mutasd meg típuskának az, hogy tudsz klarinétozni. Dolgos serényen, tudod, össze kell a havilét szopni. Itt a kezd, de ha lövök, neves szaporán csárász. Ha ne pippantottál már, fölösleges rakomány nyávász. Terhelsz, mint az első hét a kezdőmentősöket. Most meg kussolj, inkább számolgasd a fekvő rendőröket. Jön a brigád, húzódj le, megint a népet sokkolják szét. Edd meg a szarunk, faszkala, vigyár, áromlott páclét. Négyünktől simán becsicskulna, még Optimus Prime is. Gomnyomás, gyorsulás és a sebesség kozmikus már. A strádák az otthonunk, próbálj csak meg kilakoltatni. A köcsög rendőrt mi állítjuk félre igazoltatni. 13-28 felfestve a Verda ajtóra. Caprión sziluettje eltűnik a felkavart porba.
Be a gabióba, nincsen akcióra, a halál a pilóta, a brigád akcióba. Be a gabióba, nincsen akcióra, a halál a pilóta, a brigád akcióba.
NOS a neve, biztos úr, alias Durán Kán. Neked polisz, nekem fuck the police, áll a klubkártyám. Itt az apró, csip-csip csóka, csipegessed fel. Aztán vegyed a jegyet a jamünkre, a Ticket Expressbe. Most viszont ha megbocsájtasz, eltolnánk a biciklit. Rintintin, a szemünk piros, mint a ribizli. Bevéstem az eszembe, hogy a GPS-embe ma csak lebújokat írok, whisky a kezembe. Ittasan vezetve, én egy maratoni álmok futó, de úton álló, én úton ülő. Itt egy baseball ütő, azt hittem váltó, taposs a gázba bátyó, taposszat át a pirosba, Punyó borrácsó, típok jön a Farsider, nem kell ide Sennheiser, csak bömbön a zene, a csajszikekra szájzárgel, tiszta Night Rider, lepjen el a benzin közben, robbanunk a nappaliba, mint a kibaszott Angry Birds.
No return, no return, no return. There's no return, no return. Yo, scientists gather in a secret place to debate. They photographed the earth from space and saw my face. They tried to translate the innate Asiatic shape before the final earthquakes came, but it was too late. Only 1/8 of the human race escaped to space. They were chased by flying phenomena to the lunar base. Flotillas and space centers, lasers probe the entrance. DNA code sensors reject old genetics. I presented my cosmic clearance to a patrol of medics. I was injected with sodium pentothal in question. I relayed the message the way I was trained to remember it. I showed him the keypad code and told him to enter it. I told him which alphanumeric buttons were sensitive. He snatched it out of my hand and started to pressing it. I told him detonation was definite. If he kept it and he never quit, he just lost his temper and flip. I bowed my head like I guess this is it. My ears popped, the music stopped, and I couldn't hear shit. No return, no return, no return. There's no return, no return, no return, no return. Talk around to the front and open the door. He said his name was Muhammad Jamal and he'd be with me till 4. He said the escort service would call and the package would be waiting for me at the window. I said thanks, he grabbed my bags fast and put him in the trunk. Then he ran around to the front, slammed it in gear, pulled off slow, winded down his window and asked me if I minded if he smoked. I said no, we drove off, cut my cell phone off. Then I swallowed the tablet and sold off. Went to sleep and woke up feeling kinda lost. I asked him what the weather's been like lately. He said he doesn't mind the heat and hates the AC. Said he had a son who was 18 and made beats, and I happened to be his favorite MC. I said for real, that's crazy. I'll meet him later. Yo Jamal, could you please do me a favor? When we get to the corner, stop at the bodega. Hopped out the car, walked inside. The store stereo was playing Feliz Navidad. Got a pack of condoms and walked to the back of the line. There was 3 Taliban that was talking very loud. One reached in his backside and pulled out a Beretta gun. The last word I heard myself say was a 4-letter one. He looked me in the eye and said the drama's never done, cause there's no return, no return.
For press news only.
rolling in the red zone. We were ordered to get ready to go and to get into our bioweapons, protective gear and clothes. I rode shotgun, my partner Ramirez drove. GPS control gave us coordinates where to go. Soon as we got there, I could feel the hot air. For a second I stopped and stared, there was cops everywhere. I told them we need to get a square perimeter clear. We got an hour till nightfall, so light some flares. I said a 20-second prayer, then ran to the second chair. The lifter was there, then I waved my hands up in the air to signal that it was clear before I ran upstairs. I could barely see, smoke was so thick in the air. I was visually impaired and started to get scared. I heard a woman scream help, but I didn't know where. I started screaming back, I'm not gonna leave you here. Saying to myself, damn, it's hard to breathe in here. Search the rooms one by one like fuck my lungs. Ramirez said the fire truck got stuck by the front. I crawled all the way through the foyer to the end of the hallway and seen her on the floor next to the doorway. I was half unconscious, but I just ignored the pain. Helped her to her feet and she had an arm in a brace. All this tall like black stuff was all on her face. I radio Ramirez coughing and trying to explain. I heard him say something to me like it's all in flames. There was ceiling debris falling all over the place. I looked in her eyes, she looked into mine, it was strange. Then I blinked for the last time and never saw her again.
You want power, but you're not big enough. So you steal it, piece by piece, tainted and spoiled. And you're weak. You're sick. Step by step, you're weakened under power.
I harness the power of the chakra, remote viewing into darkness, describing what I see in the process of stone statues surrounded by Neolithic objects, geoglyphs on the pop-up. A dose of Palamine makes it feel like a dream. The dream state is the playground for the supreme. Critics attempt to follow a trend. Today they call me a charlatan, but tomorrow I will be a god of men. To create a universe, all I need is 1,000 trillion degrees. Sodium 22 Betatrons in a cloud chamber. Keep the noise down so I don't arouse my neighbors. Got a message from the Falcon and the Snowman, and then an open Coca-Cola can. Show the whole plan, encoded program, encrypted by a pro scan modem with a low band. Hold up, let me load it in.
Hardly I am a scientist. Curse on you. You want to take a class with cyanide gas and die fast.
Out of this, are you going to put a curse on me?
There's no need. Perfectly killing a solid with the gas.
I was created by intelligent design. You are merely a descendant of the unmodified. You diss me out of pride, but when you finish talking about money and bitches, you simply out of rhymes. Even my worst album was sublime. If I don't slow down, I distort the timeline. Back through the time tunnel to 100 bars again. A master like the Honorable Earl of Carnarvon, the Grand Architect. Used to be a partisan to Lamarcuson's theory, but I lost the bet. No regrets, you live and you learn. I'm through giving advice, I just give concern. Sterilize my hands to prevent catching the germs. I try to rebuild all the bridges I burned. I prefer modesty over controversy. But what am I to do when these jerks keep bothering me? Jealous cause they can't rhyme like me, and they never had a scientific mind like me.
For press use only, Baby Grand Records.
Hardly I am a scientist.
You have a curse on you. You want to take a class with cyanide gas and die fast.
Out of this, are you going to put a curse on me?
There's no need. Perfectly killing a solid with the gas.
I'm above average with verbal semantics. The aurora borealis in the form of a rap ballad. They look at me like poor bastard. Why can't you manipulate Billboard with all your metaphor magic? No matter how hard I practice, every microphone I saw I grabbed it. Obviously that's the wrong tactic. I went through a long period of mourning and sadness when I wrote that stand shit. But if you wanna hear some hardcore cannabis, just say so. And I come out the egg roll with 7 dead scrolls. If you can find a better flow, then I can find a dinosaur on the Galapagos archipelago. Hey, you shouldn't fall for the naivete. Lyrically, I'm the illest when my beats is okay. Food for thought, Nutrition for the whole brain, keep your neurotransmitters warm on a cold day. I'm ahead of my time, or so they say. I guess that's why I already feel old and gray. Okay, that's enough knowledge for today, I'm killing them. You better not forget it, cause this is the bitter bus.
Hardly I am a scientist.